coming in at number 50 on our organizational value rankings. We teased it earlier in the show. He's a champion with the Hershey Bears, another acquisition for the AHL side for Ottawa this offseason. It's Garrett Pilon, a forward out of the Hershey Bears who, man, this guy, he's not the biggest guy in stature, but watching his clips, man, a strong stride, hard on the forecheck. I think he's going to be a really solid depth piece for Belleville.
Yep, absolutely. Pierre Dorion loves winners. Well, get yourself a Calder Cup champion. And like you mentioned, they're going to be playing the Hershey Bears. Belleville is right off the bat. So that'll be an interesting revenge game for him. They'll be doing a ceremony for that, won't they? But they've already got their rings, I would assume. Would that be the game you do the rings?
The banner.
Yeah, the banner goes up, but yeah, they'll have their rings for that for sure. So that'll be a big game for him. He's going to want to prove to his old team that they should have kept him. They should have kept going with him, as he's a draft pick for the Washington Capitals in the 3rd round in 2016. And Pilon's interesting because he's only 25 years old, but he's already got 259 games of AHL experience. And he had a good playoff run with them, 10 points in 20 games all the way to the Calder Cup. And he scored the OT winner in game 5, which was a crucial game for them. So this is a guy that knows how to get it done in the AHL. And I like this because he's not like your Josh Curry, a 30-year-old vet that's bounced around a bit. He's been with one team, one organization, and he's 25 years old. So he has more experience than some of these prospects, but he's not quite kind of a grizzled vet that I don't want to say would be out of touch with prospects or anything like that. But he's more relatable to some of the younger guys on Belleville's roster as well.
And he came through clutch, not only in that game 5 overtime where he scored on Joey Decord, but also 10 points in 20 playoff games. And to me, he's your prototypical bottom 6 center in the AHL, where he can move up in a pinch, and he showed that he can put up a decent offensive production. But really, you're going to look at him on the penalty kill. You're going to look at him in late game situations where you just need effort and energy. He's an energy forward from everything that I've seen. And in 53 regular season games last year, had 29 points, was a plus player. And I don't think it's crazy to think that he could get, if Ottawa needs a quick, 2-game stint, or they're going on a road trip and, you want the prospects to play, I could see him playing a couple games in the NHL. Right now, he's got one of the best goals per game in the NHL in the organization. Played 3 games. He's got 1 goal in his back pocket. But all jokes aside, I think you're going to see him as I could see him wearing an A in Belleville. Let's put it that way. I could see him being a part of the leadership group down there.
Yeah, and he's a pretty consistent player. He's going to get, I know on the graphic it's got him at 29 points here, but I think you can pencil him in for 30 points. He's hit 30 points 3 times, and even he had 42 points. Not last year, but the year before. So, he's a guy that's going to put up a solid point production for you. And like you mentioned, I think he's going to bring some oomph production-wise to that bottom 6 in Belleville.
I really like what the Belleville Sens did, bringing him in, bring Josh Curry in, bring another couple guys who we're going to get to on our list in to bring a bit of, veteran presence to a team that I think has lacked it in years past, or they have it, and then it's gone, like Logan Shaw, where it's okay, you got someone good, hold on to these guys. So Garrett Pilon in on a 1-year contract. We'll see what he can do for the Belleville Sens.